Hi, I'm Weston. I love talking about the Rangers, and I'm here to talk about Game 70 of the regular season, where the Rangers, I guess, thought it'd be funny if, since it was Game 70, and to make the number 70, you take a 7 and a 0, if they won 7-0 over the Nashville Predators. Oh, man. The words that I'm going to say in this video can't do the game justice. That was utter annihilation by the New York Rangers, just doing whatever they felt like to the Nashville Predators. Shots, at one point, the Rangers had 6 shots on net and 5 goals. And then after Saros came in, it was at one point 6 goals on 8 shots in the first period. This game was not a hockey game. This was a public execution. Within the first 10 minutes, the Rangers had already punked and bullied the Nashville Predators and they were curbing them. They were curbing them 10 minutes into this game. Hedl gets it, I want to say, around our blue line and just goes sicko mode all the way down until he eventually scores, cruising through, 3 Nashville defenders en route to a disgusting goal. Kids' line looked good tonight. A little bit later on, Mika Zibanejad from a nice feed just slams it home from Artemi Panarin. That was a good one. Tyler Mott scored. That was super neat. Fourth line looks good. Every line looks good, if we're being honest. Keandre Miller, one-timed one. Nice setup from Trocheck. Panarin on a power play, sniped one. Keandre Miller again would score. That one, I want to say, was from the blue line, just taking a pretty inconsequential shot that trickles through. Anything the Rangers touched turned to gold. It's really that simple. Anything the Rangers did found a way into the net. 6-0 after the first period. Kreider would get another one in the second period. The Rangers they didn't score a single goal in the third period. They didn't score in the last 30 minutes of this game, and they won 7-0. This was the most dominant and overpowering game I've seen the Rangers play maybe all year long. This game could have gotten bad. They eased up. They eased up in this game. The final goal was scored with 29 minutes in. They went 31 minutes without doing anything. This could have been a 20-goaler if they really felt like it. They mercifully stopped. The offense was unstoppable. Anything they threw towards the net was finding a way through. Kevin Lankinen, my heart goes out to you, my dear brother in Christ. That was a rough one. You can give a pass to that, but it kind of continued on Saros. 2 of the first 3 shots they put on UC Saros found a way through? That was a Vezina-nominated goaltender last year. Didn't matter. Anything. Just getting through. The Rangers looked unreal offensively, and you might say, Weston, that shooting percentage is nowhere near sustainable, and I would agree, it isn't. They still scored 7 goals. The offense was overpowering. The defense was overpowering. 22 shots against. Not to sell Halak short, he had a perfectly great night, right? 22 of 22. Shutout. That's awesome, right? Back-to-back shutouts for the New York Rangers. That's awesome. Fantastic. On back-to-back nights. What are the odds? But the defense made it where Halak had an incredibly good night. One of the better defensive performances I've seen from the Rangers this year. Especially during this little stretch when Ryan Lindgren's been gone. I said it after the first Penguins game when I said that was pretty close to a perfect game, except for the third period, the wheels fell off. Yesterday, I said it was even closer. This, if it would have been Shesterkin in net, say today's game happens on Monday instead of tonight, right? That happens tomorrow. And it was Igor in net, and they played the same result. This would be the perfect game. Only reason it isn't, and this is nothing against Yaroslav Halak, who's been very good in the backup role this year. He's wildly outperformed my expectations. Wasn't your starting goaltender. But this was as perfect gets in the National Hockey League. An otherworldly win for the New York Rangers, where from the first shot to the final second, they were totally in control of this game. I said on the Rangers Game Plan podcast, link in the description, new podcast will be out either late tomorrow or early Tuesday morning, by the way. I said that it was a week where the Rangers could get right in every facet of their game, and they went 4-0 with a very good win over Washington, a very good win over Pittsburgh, a dominant win over Pittsburgh, and maybe the most complete game they have played all year against the Nashville Predators. 4-0 in the week. How don't you feel as confident as humanly possible about this team right now? They look amazing. And that is just, it's everything you could hope for as the playoffs approach. And yeah, now you're about to play a really, really good opponent next 2 games. Home and home, right? Carolina Hurricanes. Leading the Metro, if I'm not mistaken. But the way you've played this past week, I feel great about this team rolling into the coming week and rolling into this 2-game stretch against the Carolina Hurricanes. How couldn't you? Play again on Tuesday night, 7 o'clock, facing Carolina in Madison Square Garden, the world's most famous arena. I'll be here afterwards to talk about it. Again, I'll hammer home. Link in the description to the channel in the first episode. The second episode will be coming out either late tomorrow or early Tuesday morning for the Rangers Game Plan podcast. Go check it out with me and Evan. But as for right now, that's all I have. So if you enjoyed the video, please consider to like and subscribe. Thank you all so very much for watching. Hope you all have an absolutely fantastic day. And as always, go Rangers.